BSPN, the Bears Sports Network. Time to tip off. Live, it's West Lincoln basketball on BSPN, the Bears Sports Network. Here's the voice of the Bears, Jonathan Tullis.
Well, it's time for Hoops once again, live from the Jack here on BSPN, the Bears Sports Network. Thank you very much for joining us here again tonight as our West Lincoln Bears are taking on the Cobras of Wesson. And, of course, the girls' game is up first, so the Lady Bears and the Lady Cobras will be squaring off here at the Jack tonight. Hey, everybody, I'm Jonathan Tullis, and thank you very much again for joining us here. So, Lady Bears the other night got their first win of the season against the Lady Hornets of Lloydstar, defeating the Lady Hornets 33-20. So they'll continue or look to continue their winning ways tonight against 0-1. And by the way, that would make West Lincoln's record at 1-1. Oh my goodness, I don't know where my train of thought went. So Lady Bears coming in tonight 1-1. Lady Cobras coming in tonight 0-1. They've only played one game on the season this year. Nearly about 10 days ago, actually 9 days ago, losing to the Lady Bulldogs of Franklin County 35-29. So a lot on the line here tonight at the Jack. Of course, Lady Bears want to continue to have their winning, to grow a winning streak, especially as they look to go into a long road trip coming up. And so, of course, we'll have the boys' game coming up immediately following the girls' game. So thanks very much for joining us. We're going to cut away for just a moment. We'll come back for the anthem and the lineups here in just a moment here on BSPN, the Bears Sports Network. At Alpha, our friendly hometown team understands your life and unique needs. We understand you want great insurance coverage options, an easy claims process, and excellent service, all without breaking the bank. Call Alpha Insurance Agent Chris C. at 601-684-0500 for personalized service and products that fit your needs. Chris C. Alpha Insurance Macomb, proud sponsor of the West Lincoln Bears and BSPN, the Bears Sports Network.
This time we'd ask you to please stand and face our flag as we honor our country and remember those who have fought for and are continuing to fight for the freedoms that we have today by the playing of our national anthem. Now for the starting lineup for the visiting Lady Cobras. Number 2, Jerkeisha Edwards. Number 5, Sarah Grace Glasper. Number 22, JC Shannon. And number 33, Brianna Dixon. And number 34, Tamara Harvey. And now the starting lineup for your Lady Bears. Number 0, Jacayla Hunter. Number 4, Rainey Martin. Number 13, Kylie Duranzik. Number 15, Chloe Sterling. And number 32, Elizabeth Burton.
So there are your starting lineups for the Lady Cobras and the Lady Bears as they get ready to square off again and tip off just moments away here live from the Jack. And thank you again for joining us here on BSPN, the Bears Sports Network. I want to take a moment to thank our sponsors as we get ready to get things underway here. I want to thank Chris C., Alpha Insurance in Macomb, as well as Franklin Ready Mix, Pike National Bank, and three-pointer sponsor tonight, Corey Myers, at Higginbotham Insurance. And, of course, we still got sponsorships available specifically for the tip-offs, the timeouts, and the halftime. So if you're interested in sponsoring any of this or interested in any of the other sponsorships available here on BSPN, we would love to talk to you. So send us a message. And remember, all of that, those proceeds do benefit our student athletes here at West Lincoln. Jacayla Hunter in the circle at center court for the Bears. And I apologize, did not get a roster for Wesson Lady Cobras, so just be calling out their numbers tonight as Chloe Sterling gets the ball first, drives to the hoop, but ends up losing it now with Rainey Martin. Over to Elizabeth Burton. Burton under pressure loses it to the Lady Cobras, number 34 with a steal as they drive to the hoop. Setting up their play. Taking their time, making sure they can get around some of this pressure that the Lady Bears are putting on them. The Lady Bears, of course, in the last game against Lloyd Star, pretty low-scoring affairs. Both teams were just hammering each other on defense. Lady Bears looking to keep it up tonight. Nearly lost it and thought we were going to have a jump ball, but Jacayla Hunter got the steal there as Martin gets it across midcourt. Goes to the hoop, puts it up, comes off. Jacayla Hunter with the rebound. That shot also no good, as the Lady Cobras get it back. 0-0 your score with a minute gone here in the first quarter. Shot put up off the backboard. Jacayla Hunter with the rebound. Dishes it to Martin. Martin goes across center court. Tried to get it to Chloe Sterling, but a Lady Cobra was there to steal it. Now we got a whistle. And believe one of the Lady Cobra. No, she had a blocking foul. It's going to be number 4 for Wesson, picking up her first foul of the game. No, I'm sorry. That was against West Lincoln. My apologies. That's against Rainey Martin, picking up her first foul of the game for blocking, or charging, rather. Number 5 over to number 2 for Wesson. And tried to pass, and nobody home. Ball going to go out of bounds. West Lincoln to get it back. Still no score here, about a minute and a half gone. Martin across center court, under pressure, gets it to Hunter. Hunter looking, finds Chloe Sterling. And Sterling gets it back to Rainey. And Lady Cobras putting forth some of that pressure. Burton with the shot off the back of the iron. Jacayla Hunter with the rebound, tried to put it up. And a host of humanity there on the floor. Lady Cobras come up with it. Going to the hoop. And gonna have a whistle. And Rainey Martin quickly picking up her second foul of the game. Another charge called on her. And that's going to send number 2 to the strike for Wesson. First shot off the back of the iron and no good. She'll get another crack at it. Still no score. Nearly 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Second shot out of the rim. Still no score. So 0 for 2 at the charity strike for the Lady Cobras as Rainey Martin gets across center court. Trying to find someone to pass it to, finds Duranzik. Gets it over to her left to Jacayla Hunter. Hunter to Elizabeth Burton. And Burton tried to get it to Jacayla once again. And Ball's going to go out of bounds, knocked out by one of the Lady Cobras, so West Lincoln will get it back. Get it back near the hoop, and to be exact. 5:40 left here in the first quarter. Still no score. Ball in bounds. And had a battle for it. Jacayla Hunter ends up coming up with it. Finds Chloe Sterling. That was from Rainey Martin and gets it back from Sterling to Martin to Hunter. Jurancic putting it up, and no. Gonna fall off the iron as Hunter tried to pull it up, and now we got a whistle. And going to be a reach-in foul there on number 2 for Wesson. That's going to send Jacayla Hunter to the free throw line for the Lady Bears. Again, no score as of yet, 5:21 to go. First shot in and good. First points on the board to West Lincoln. First point, I should say. 1-0 your score. Hunter going to get another shot as she's going to the stripe for 2. And that one's in there as well. 2-0 your score in favor of West Lincoln. Again, lots of defense, lots of missed shots here so far, so both teams want to put more points on the board. Number 5, under pressure from the Lady Bears. Chloe Sterling comes up with it. Looked like she was tripped, but we're going to keep on. Ball loose on the floor, and Wesson comes up with it. Going to the hoop. I thought she was. She ended up passing it. Number 2 setting up her play. And tried to put it up. Got a whistle. And West Lincoln going to get it back here in front of their bench. Martin coming across midcourt. Finds Sterling. Sterling over to Hunter. Back to Martin. Martin being guarded very closely. Comes up with Elizabeth Burton, and the Bears get called. Lady Bears get called for traveling. 2-0 your score in favor of West Lincoln. 4:22 to go here in the first quarter. And got another whistle. Not exactly sure what occurred. Lady Bears going to get possession right in front of the Wesson bench. Martin setting up again, being closely guarded. Finds Hunter. Hunter puts it up. That's in there for 2. Lady Bears up 4-0. And coming up with the steal there, Chloe Sterling gets it over to Martin after coming up with that steal. Sterling with it once again, finds Jurancic. Over to Hunter right under the hoop, and gonna have a whistle and a foul, and Hunter gonna go to the charity stripe for 2 free throws. And that's gonna be push on number 33 for Wesson. Her first foul of the game. Both teams have 2 fouls here in the first quarter. 3:52 to go as Hunter puts up her first shot. That's good. And Jacayla about to take her second shot here. That one's also in. 6-0 your score now in favor of the Lady Bears. Chloe Sterling almost came up with a steal. Lady Cobras getting it back, though. Going to the hoop and off the backboard. It's Jacayla Hunter with the rebound. Rainey Martin bringing it across midcourt. Finds Chloe Sterling in the corner. Tried to. Ball knocked out of bounds by one of the Lady Cobras. $3:33 to go here in the first quarter. Here at the Jack. Thanks very much for joining us here on BSPN. Appreciate you. If you are watching us, love to know where you're watching us from. Leave a comment. Had somebody joining us from Kentucky the other night. I'd love to know where you're watching us from, especially if you're one of the Wesson folks checking in. We'd love to hear from you and appreciate you joining us here tonight. You couldn't make the drive to Flea Hop. Rainey Martin to Jacayla Hunter. Hunter putting it up off the iron, gets her own rebound, goes in, lays it up for two. Rainey Martin with the steal, lays it up. Hunter with the rebound, and that goes in. 10-0 your score now in favor of West Lincoln. 2:53 to go. And got a whistle. And Chloe Sterling drawing a blocking foul, her first of the game. As Wesson makes some substitutions, they'll get the ball. Setting things up. Ball going to go out of bounds. And West Lincoln getting it back as came off the hands of, actually looked like a couple of Wesson players. 2:40 to go here in the first. 10-0 your score in favor of West Lincoln. Rainey Martin guarded heavily, loses it. And Wesson gonna get it back. Apparently I guess they called a jump ball. Didn't see that indication, but possession arrow did change, so it was favoring Wesson, so that would explain that. So number 2 with for Wesson setting up her play. Dishes it to 13. And she's gonna get called for traveling. So Lady Bears about to get it back. Going to be almost in front of the home crowd here. Decent crowd here tonight at the Jack. And Jacayla Hunter put up the shot. It was no good. Lady Cobras come up with it. 13 with it. Dishes it to 40 or 22 right under their rim. And Wesson putting their first points of the game on the board. 10-2 now your score in favor of West Lincoln. As Rainey Martin comes across center court. And she's going to keep it, loses it, goes out of bounds. So Wesson about to get it back. And Gabby DeLon checking in, going to give Rainey Martin a breather. And Lady Cobras driving to the hoop, number 22, putting it up off the iron, no good. Jurancic came up with it, got it over to Sterling. Sterling going to bring it across midcourt. And puts it up and goes in for two. 12-2 your score. West Lincoln leading with Rainey Martin getting the steal. Hunter puts it up and Ben for two more. Down to almost a minute here in the first quarter. West Lincoln leading 14-2. Lady Cobras 22 going for the three shot off the iron, no good. Lady Bears coming up with it. Chloe Sterling being double teamed, going up the court. And whistling a foul. Looks like she'll be going to the stripe. And a reach-in foul to number 2 for Wesson. It's going to be her second foul of the game, and that will send Chloe Sterling to the free throw line. 52 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Your Lady Bears up 14-2. And hot shot about to put her first one up, and it's off the iron. You didn't know Chloe's her nickname rather is Hot Shot. Next one put up. That one's going to go in. Extends the Lady Bears lead 15-2. Knocked out of bounds. Going to go back to Wesson. I believe that was Sterling that got a hand on it. Lady Cobras across midcourt. Good steal there by the Lady Bears. As Jurancic puts it up for two. Good layup there. Good teamwork there by the Lady Bears as we get down to 36 seconds to go here in the first. Ball out of bounds. Wesson going to get it back in front of their bench. .30 seconds to go, and now we got a whistle. Wesson getting charged with the travel violation. So Jurancic going to come and inbound the ball for West Lincoln near in front of Wesson's bench near the scorer's table. And Sterling over to DeLon. And got a whistle. Addie Myers checking into the game at some point. Sorry I missed that. Couple of subs being made by Wesson. Ball put in play. Myers with it now. Now Sterling. Sterling drives to the hoop, puts it up, bounced around, but eventually goes in for two. As we get down to the final ticks of the first quarter, steal by Sterling, puts it up, count it. And that's going to do it here for the second quarter as West Lincoln goes to the timeout, leading 21-2. Going to the second quarter. This is BSPN, the Bear Sports Network.
At Alpha, our friendly hometown team understands your life and unique needs. We understand you want great insurance coverage options, an easy claims process, and excellent service, all without breaking the bank. Call Alpha Insurance Agent Chris C. at 601-684-0500 for personalized service and products that fit your needs. Chris C. Alpha Insurance Macomb, proud sponsor of the West Lincoln Bears and BSPN, the Bear Sports Network.
That's not the shot I meant to give you. That's the shot I meant to give you right there. Of the Jack Pack, the student section here at the Jack Case Gym. Glad to see all these kids here enjoying the game. As we go to the second quarter, and West Lincoln up 21-2 over the Lady Cobras of Wesson as West Lincoln gets it to start the second quarter. Sterling dishes over to Myers. Myers nearly had it batted away, but finds Jacayla Hunter after holding on to it. Going for the shot rather. Comes off the iron. Wesson trying to get to the hoop, puts it up. And shot not gonna count. Basket not gonna count. As we do have a foul on offense against Wesson. That's gonna be against number 34, her second foul of the game. So West Lincoln about to get it back. Chloe Sterling bringing it across midcourt. Finds Gabby DeLon. DeLon finds Jacayla Hunter. And Addie Myers getting called for the travel. So with 7:21 to go before the halftime break, Lady Cobras coming up with it, going to get it back in bounds. Good steal there by DeLon. She's going to end up losing it. And got a whistle. That one going to go against West Lincoln. And DeLon going to pick up the push. Her first foul of the game. Ball inbound. Jacayla Hunter batted it right back out. And she nearly came up with a steal and does. Now they're going to call, believe it's going to be a jump ball. Nope, never mind. They're going to call a reach-in foul on number 5 for Wesson. So Kylie Jurancic going to inbound the ball for West Lincoln. Got a little timeout here to attend to an injured Lady Cobra. Well, I'll take it back. She's having a hair issue. That does happen sometimes. Again, I want to thank our sponsors, Chris C., Alpha Insurance, Macomb, as well as Franklin Ready Mix, Pike National Bank, and Corey Myers at Higginbotham Insurance in Brookhaven. Thanks very much for your sponsorship here on BSPN. As Lady Bears, Jurancic. Sterling now with the ball, going up with it, and no good. Do have a whistle. And that's going to send her to the free throw line. And it's 33 for Wesson, picking up her second foul of the game to send Sterling to the line. 7:01 to go here in the second quarter. First shot going to bounce out, no good. So Sterling going to get another crack at it. And that one's also no good as the Lady Cobras get the rebound. Trying to get it across center court. Getting closely guarded there by DeLon. Finds number 5. 5 under pressure. Trying to find an open person. Finds 34. 1 comes up with it after it nearing being lost, and also comes up with a travel violation. Jacayla Hunter going to come out. Elizabeth Burton checking in, as is Rainey Martin checking in. Going to give Kylie Jurancic a break. Sterling with it. Goes to Burton. Burton found DeLon, took the shot, no good. As the Lady Cobras come back up with it. Number 5 taking the shot, not going to be any good. And the Lady Bears come up with it once again. Martin across center court. Looking. Found Jurancic, or DeLon rather. Found Burton. Burton back to Martin. And Sterling putting up the 3 off the back of the iron. Lady Cobras with the rebound. And they get charged with the travel. Ball in bounds. And another travel violation on the Lady Cobras after they came up with it. To be honest, I really couldn't tell what happened there, but referee saw something. Sterling with it. Martin from three-point land, no good. And ball going to come off one of the Lady Bears, and Wesson getting it back right under the hoop. 5:56 to go here in the second quarter. West Lincoln up 21-2. Elizabeth Burton with the steal. Over to Chloe Sterling. Sterling going to get it to DeLon. DeLon finding Burton. Back to Sterling. Thought about taking the shot, thought better of it. DeLon with the three-pointer, no good. Zaddy Myers comes up with it on the rebound. Over to Elizabeth Burton. Now we got a whistle, and she'll get called for traveling. Okay, the officials tonight not allowing much in the way of, I guess what you could say, extra movement. Several travel violations here in the first half of the game. Ball knocked out of bounds. Chloe Sterling getting a hand on it, was trying to get the steal. Does go out of bounds. Wesson going to get it back in front of the West, or near the West Lincoln bench. Actually going to put it at the baseline. And Wesson coming up with it. Number 2 being closely guarded by Rainey Martin. Goes to the hoop, tried to put up a shot, gonna have a whistle. And Elizabeth Burton getting called for reaching in, 32, or her first foul of the game, rather. 2 fouls for West Lincoln so far, and 3 for the Lady Cobras. First shot bounced around a little bit, but came out. Number 2 there for Wesson at the charity stripe. Her second shot up and no good. Sterling gets it across midcourt over to Jurassic, or DeLon rather. Martin to Sterling. Sterling finding DeLon once again. DeLon going for the 3, no good. Addie Myers came up with the rebound, and Martin tried to put up the shot with no good. Less than 5 to just under 5 minutes to go here before the break. Again, Lady Bears up 21-2. And shot put up, no good. Chloe Sterling with the rebound. And gets it over to Martin, being guarded heavily and got a whistle and a foul. And number 5 for Wesson going to pick up the blocking. It's her second foul of the game. DeLon gets it to Martin. Martin across center court. Back to DeLon. Finds Burton. Burton looking. Back to Gabby. Finds Addie Myers. Back to Burton. So got a whistle. And have a lane violation, I believe, against the Lady Bears. Wesson to get it back. Two. Gets it across court to number 5. Still trying to get across center court. Finally does, finding number 2 once again. 34, puts up the shot off the back of the iron and no good. Chloe Sterling with the rebound. Coming in, putting it up for 2. (23-2) now your score. 3:52 to go here in the second quarter. Steal there by Elizabeth Burton. Ball going to go out of bounds, and they're going to say it came off of one of Wesson's players, so West Lincoln to get it right back. Have Maggie Lofton checking into the game for West Lincoln. Addie Myers going to take a break. Martin. Over to Burton. Burton under pressure. Back to Rainey Martin. Finds Gabby DeLon. Finds Sterling. Almost took the shot. Thought better of it. Got it over to Elizabeth Burton. And Martin putting it up for 2. Apparently I missed a point somewhere. 26-2 your score in favor of West Lincoln. And Martin bringing it back across center court. Just about 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Another 2-pointer taken and no good. Gonna have a jump ball. And possession gonna go to Wesson. I say every game, I don't understand why they call it a jump ball. It's just an old terminology, I guess. So Wesson getting it back. And gonna put up the shot, no good, got a whistle. West Lincoln now in the bonus. This foul going to go against West Lincoln. Chloe Sterling with a reach-in foul, her second foul of the game. West Lincoln under pressure, trying to get it out. Chloe Sterling coming across center court. Finds Burton in the corner, going for 3. That's going to miss. As Lofton got the rebound. Sterling, actually Martin got it now after the ball bounced around a little bit. Sterling with it once again near the charity stripe, got to bounce off the back of the rim, gets her own rebound. And puts something up again. That's going to go in for 2. 28-2, 2:20 to go here in the second. And number 2 for Wesson taking her time, setting it up. Being closely guarded by Rainey Martin. And got the ball. And Elizabeth Burton going to get called on a foul, picking up her second foul of the game as Jacayla Hunter comes in to give Chloe Sterling a break. Right at 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter. And travel violation on the Lady Cobras. And not letting them take any extra steps tonight. It's been a very tightly called game on travels. And Rainey Martin, cross center court. Jacayla Hunter putting it up from right under the rim, goes in for 2. 30-2 now your score, less than 2 to go. And Hunter with the steal, though. The Lady Cobras got it right back, number 2, driving to the hoop. Then she's going to put it up off the back of the iron, rebound to the Lady Bears. Kind of give Maggie Lofton and Rainey Martin a kind of a half rebound, if that's even a thing. As Lofton under pressure, dishes it to Burton right under the hoop. Puts it up, no good. And got a whistle. And Elizabeth Burton picking up another foul. Again, her third foul of the game. So she's already kind of in foul trouble here. Brooklyn Huey getting ready to check in. So both teams in the bonus. So 22 going to go to the strike for Wesson rather. That one's no good. And Brooklyn Huey going to check in. Elizabeth Burton going to take a break. Put up the shot. That one's going to go in. So 30-3 your score, getting down to nearly a minute to go here in the first quarter. Maggie Lofton putting it up, no good, off the rim. Lady Cobras with the rebound. And good offense there by the Lady Cobras, putting it up for 2. 30-5 now. Martin to Huey. Huey back to Martin. Finding Lofton. Lofton closely guarded to Jacayla Hunter and back to Martin. Huey over to Jurassic. Jurassic has it knocked out of her hand, but with the Lady Cobras. So West Lincoln getting ready to inbound the ball near the hoop. Hunter comes up with it. Huey thinking about it, gets it back to Hunter, 25 seconds to go. And Martin drives to the hoop, puts it up, no good. Rebound by Maggie Lofton, she puts it up for 2. And another whistle coming up here. Lady Cobra's gonna come up with it. Ball inbounds with 12 seconds to go. Now 10 seconds to go. 33, closely guarded, puts it up, no good. Jacayla Hunter with the rebound. She's under pressure trying to get it out. And no shot there at the buzzer, and that's going to do it for the first half of action here as West Lincoln taking a big 32-5 lead to the locker room here at the halftime break. So we'll take a timeout, be back in just a moment. This is BSPN, the Bear Sports Network.
BSPN is a production of Strangely Warmed Media. To learn more, visit our website at strangelywarmed.media.
BSPN.
ESPN, the Bears Sports Network.
Just about to get back underway here at the Jack as we've had the halftime break here in the girls' game. Lady Bears leading 32-5 over the Lady Cobras of Wesson. And Lady Bears will inbound the ball first. As Kylie Jurancic gets it over to Rainey Martin. Martin under pressure, back to Jurancic. Elizabeth Burton back in the game and gets it over to Hunter. Hunter puts it up, no good. Chloe Sterling on the rebound puts it in for two. Lady Cobras coming down the court with it. Puts it up, air ball, no good. Jakayla Hunter with the rebound. It looks like we're going to have a call on number 5 for Wesson. That's her third foul of the game. So both teams with at least one player with 3 fouls. As Jurancic gets it over to Hunter in the corner. Back to Elizabeth Burton near the stripe. And she puts it up. That's going to go out of bounds. And Wesson going to get possession of it. Wesson driving up the court. Ball nearly came loose, but they got it back. Putting it up for 3, number 34 for the Lady Cobras with the three-pointer. 34-8 now your score. 6:52 to go here in the third quarter. Jurancic to Hunter. Hunter to Sterling. Under pressure, back to Hunter. Hunter putting up the shot, bounced around, came out. Rebound by Sterling. She put it up, no good. And got a jump ball. Possession error going to favor Wesson. And Wesson comes up with it. Or rather, there's a steal. Rainey Martin got it. Back to Jurancic. Jurancic to Hunter. Hunter tried to get it to Sterling, but kind of got lost in traffic. Lady Cobras come up with it. Being guarded. Nearly lost it. Got it to 33. Again, Martin nearly came up with a steal. Lady Cobras kept it, put up the shot, no good. Now Sterling with it, coming across center court. Under pressure, gets it to Martin. Martin finds Elizabeth Burton in the corner, putting it up. That's going to fall in for 2. Wasn't sure if that was going to be 2 or 3, but that's going to be 2. Well, I went on the wrong team. Sorry about that. Let me fix that real quick. Putting it up. Well, I guess I could have left it there. That's now for 2 points. 36-10 now your score. 5:27 to go here in the third period. Jurancic finds Burton. Burton to Hunter. Hunter putting it in for 2 for the Lady Bears. Getting down to about 5 minutes to go here in the third. Lady Cobras setting up their play. Number 2 with it now. Lots and lots of traffic here on the floor. 34 puts it up off the rim, or off the backboard rather. Rainey Martin comes up with the rebound. And Elizabeth Burton with it now, being guarded closely. Dishes it to Sterling. Sterling tries to put it up. And got a whistle. I believe it's going to send her to the stripe. And it will, as number 34 for Wesson draws her third foul of the game. Wesson now with 2 fouls here in the third period. Sterling at the stripe. First shot, bounced out, no good. Substitutions happening here for Wesson. Sterling waiting to take her second shot. And she puts it up. That's going to fall in good. So West Lincoln now leading 39-10. And got a whistle there. And Lady Bears about to inbound the ball. Martin got it from Jurancic. Guarded closely. Back to Jurancic. Jurancic finds Hunter. Hunter to Burton. Burton gives it to Jurancic. Back to Martin and back to Jurancic. Burton with the rock now. Gets it over to Hunter. Hunter tries to get it over to Rainey Martin, who gets it over to Chloe Sterling. And Hunter with the rebound twice there. Put it up. No good. Lady Cobras finally come up with it. Setting up their play, West Lincoln setting up their defense. And put it up, and got a whistle. And Jacayla Hunter drawing her first foul of the game on a push-off. That's going to send 33 for Wesson to the stripe. And first shot off the rim, no good. Second shot coming up. And that was also going to fall out, no good. Loose ball in the court. West Lincoln going to get it back. Third period, 3:37 to go. Elizabeth Burton with it now. Burton over to Hunter. Hunter putting it up nearly from the free throw line off the back of the iron, no good. And Lady Cobras held on to it. Thought we were going to have a jump ball there. Coming down the court now. Setting things up, taking her time. Finds 33 near the hoop. She puts it up. That drops it in for two for the Lady Cobras. So that's going to make it 39-12, just under 3 minutes to go in the third period. And Elizabeth Burton trying to get out of the pressure, gets it over to Chloe Sterling, who puts it up for three. And that, if you didn't know, is why they call her Hot Shot. Martin gets it to Hunter under the hoop, and they puts it up for two more. So 5 quick points there for the Lady Bears. Sterling with it once again off the back of the iron. Hunter with the rebound. And it's going to be a whistle. And push foul, pushing off foul for number 22 for Wesson, bringing in their third foul of the period. Going to send Jacayla Hunter to the free throw line. And first shot bounced out, no good. Hunter's second shot coming up. And Brooklyn Huey going to check in now for Chloe Sterling. And Hunter's second shot, that's going to go in for another point. 45-12 now, 2:20 to go here in the third period. And forgot to mention, three-pointers being sponsored by Corey Myers at Higginbotham Insurance, Brookhaven. Definitely want to shout him out. Thank you very much for his support of West Lincoln basketball. Sometimes in the heat of the moment, I just forget to shout him out. So trying to do better about that. Lady Bears with the rock now. Rainey Martin driving to the hoop, puts it up, and that's going to go in for two. Getting down to about 2 minutes to go here in the third. Lady Bears running away with it as they lead 47-12. And number 2 for Wesson going to get called for the charge, or for the travel, rather. Kylie Jurancic going to inbound the ball to Rainey Martin. Martin coming across center court. Elizabeth Burton with it now, gets it back to Rainey Martin to her right. Martin found Brooklyn Huey, who went for the 3, missed the shot, no good. And ball goes out of bounds. Wesson going to get it back. And it looks like the mercy rule's gone into effect, so we got a running clock here. .32 for Wesson, over to 34. Near the baseline, keeps it in bounds, but Jakayla Hunter coming up with the steal. Driving to the hoop, puts it up. Bounced around a little bit, but it goes in for 2. 49-12 now, as again, we've got a running clock here, down to 40 seconds to go. And almost had another steal there by the Lady Bears. Wesson kept it, put up the shot off the back of the iron. Elizabeth Burton with the rebound. Down to 20 seconds to go here in the third period. Hunter to Martin, over to Jurancic, going for 3. She makes it this time. 52-12, getting down to 5 seconds here in the third period. And three-pointer being taken by the Lady Cobras. Rebound. And did it count? Yes, it did. So the score going into the fourth period, 52-14 here at the Jack. We'll take a timeout. Be back in just a moment. This is BSPN, the Bear Sports Network.
At Alpha, our friendly hometown team understands your life and unique needs. We understand you want great insurance coverage options, an easy claims process, and excellent service, all without breaking the bank. Call Alpha Insurance Agent Chris C. at 601-684-0500 for personalized service and products that fit your needs. Chris C. Alpha Insurance Macomb, proud sponsor of the West Lincoln Bears and BSPN, the Bears Sports Network.
BSPN is a production of Strangely Warmed Media. To learn more, visit our website at strangelywarmed.media.
BSPN.
About to get back underway here at the Jack, here on BSPN, the Bear Sports Network. Jonathan Tullis bringing you the play-by-play. And Gavin Evans on the camera. Thanks very much, Gavin, for all you do for us here at BSPN. As the Lady Bears getting back underway. Several substitutions made. We'll try to get track of those and get those to you in a moment. Wesson, though, coming up with the ball. Do know Zanaya Newton in the game for the Lady Bears. I believe Addie Myers is out there. Brooklyn Huey, I think she might have already been in the game. Maggie Lofton in there as well. Huey with the 3, no good. Lady Cobras coming up with it. Again, Lady Bears leading 52-14. And putting up the shot, no good. Lady Bears come up with it. Maggie Lofton over to Brooklyn Huey. And Huey lost track of it, kept it, thought she kept it in bounds. But it went out, and so the Wesson Lady Cobra is going to come up with the, and are going to get possession. And one of the Lady Cobras needing to tie her shoe. So soccer on the road tonight, making the trip to Jackson to take on the Patriots at Forest Hill. We hear any updates on the game, we'll bring that to you during this broadcast. Haven't heard anything yet. Should be boys game should be getting underway here any time now. Lady Cobras setting it up. .33, taking the shot, bounced around and goes in for two. 52 now, and now 52-16. Just right at 6 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Gabby DeLon taking the three, no good. As DeLon came up with the rebound. Good steal there by number 2 for Wesson, taking it to the hoop. And that's going to roll out. And got a whistle and a foul as Gabby DeLon had come up with the rebound. And that foul going to go against number 1 for the Lady Cobras, her first of the game. So Brooklyn Huey to inbound the ball, got it to Zanaya Newton. Newton finding Myers. Gives it to DeLon. DeLon back to Newton. Myers still over in the corner. DeLon took the 3-shot, no good. As it goes out of bounds, came off the number 13 of the Lady Cobras, so West Lincoln to get it back near the hoop. Ball in. Lofton took the shot, air ball. Lady Cobras came up with it. Number 2 tried to go to the hoop, nothing doing. Lady Bears come up with it. Zanaya Newton driving up court. Finds DeLon. DeLon to Lofton. Lofton back to Newton. Newton almost took the shot, got over to to Addie Myers, who took the shot for three-point land, no good. Ball goes out of bounds, and the Lady Cobras will get it back at the baseline. And it's inbound, back in play at this time. Down to about 4 minutes to go. .33 taking the shot for the Lady Cobras. It's no good. Number 1 got the rebound. And got a reach foul. And Sanaya Newton going to pick up her first foul of the game for reaching in. Again, got a running clock here, so the clock's still rolling. 3:30 to go. Ball out of bounds, nearly got knocked out of bounds. Lady Cobras kept up with it. Three-pointer. Put up, no good. And ball knocked out of bounds, going to go back to West Lincoln. Got Haley Wallace in the game. Didn't see her check in, just didn't see her till just now. Maggie Lofton putting up the shot, bounced around, no good. Got the rebound. And got a whistle as she tried to get it to Sally Case, who's also checked into the game. And foul called on number 22, her second of the game for Wesson. Ball inbounded to Maggie Lofton. Lofton putting up the shot, drops it in for 2. 54-16 as we get down to about 2.5 minutes to go before the final buzzer. Putting it up. Sailed over the hoop, no good. Ball out of bounds. Weston to get it back as it came off one of the Lady Bears. Again, running clock here, so this game's almost over. It's pretty much all but over at this point, folks. Don't forget boys action coming up right after this game concludes. Of course, we'll take a little break between the two games, but then we'll be coming back for the Bears and the Cobras as they prepare to square off. Out of bounds once again, West Lincoln to get it back. And had a little trip hazard there on the court. Still a loose ball. As we get down to about minute 25 to go. So had a whistle there. And that's going to send Lady Cobras to the stripe. And her first one off the iron, no good. .46 seconds to go. Do have a stopped clock at this point. Newton trying to get it across center court, being heavily guarded. Over to Sarah Logan, who's checked into the game as well for the Lady Bears. And got a whistle and a foul. Or rather, the ball went out of bounds. Good to see some of the younger players getting some playing time here. Again, as the Lady Bears got a big lead here, 54-16. Three-pointer from the Lady Cobras. Air ball, no good. Kept in bounds, stolen by Sarah Logan. And tried to get it over to Sally Case, but she's going to run out of bounds, unable to stop her momentum. So the Lady Cobra's going to get it back with 6 seconds to go. All but over at this point. 1 second. Throw up a prayer, and folks, you can wrap it up in green and white. Lady Bears take the victory, 54-16 over the Wesson Lady Cobras. So that's actually going to be the final score here. And don't forget, we got the boys game coming up here in just a moment here on BSPN, the Bear Sports Network. It's another good display of sportsmanship here as the teams coming together at center court to share a moment together. All right. So the Bears are about to take the court. After we see them come on, we'll take a timeout. As the Wesson Cobras coming onto the court as well. And we'll talk more about the Cobras here in just a moment. And I actually have a connection with Wesson's head coach. And again, we'll talk more about that in just a moment. As the Bears take the court for their time of warming up. All right. So Bears and Cobras about to take action here at the Jack here in just a couple of moments. So we'll take a timeout and be back in just a few minutes right here on BSPN, the Bear Sports Network.
BSPN, the Bears Sports Network. Time to tip off. Live, it's West Lincoln Basketball on BSPN, the Bears Sports Network. Here's the voice of the Bears, Jonathan Tullis.
Boys action about to get underway here at the Jack as the Cobras and the Bears are about to tip off here in the second game of tonight's home slate. So thank you very much for joining us here on BSPN, the Bears Sports Network. Jonathan Tullis here, along with Gavin Evans running the camera. Appreciate him. All right, so I promised you in the second game I was going to talk about the connection I have with Wesson's head coach, Trace Abdul-Hadi. He is their head coach, and I am his pastor, as well as he and his family have joined are part of my church at Johnston Chapel United Methodist Church. So interesting matchup here tonight, to say the least. But I'm glad I can be here providing coverage for their game against our West Lincoln Bears tonight. And, of course, West Lincoln boys still looking for their first win of the season as they come in 0-2 on the year, losing to Lloyd Star the other night. And we actually are having our starting lineups right now.
Your West Lincoln Bears. Starting lineup for the Cobras. Number 2, J.J. Hilliard. Number 11, Jackson Barlow. Number 13, Nolan Barlow. Number 20, Cooper Neely. Number 21, Brendan Dugood. Starting lineup for your West Lincoln Bears. Number 1, Sam Barfoot. Number 11, Josh Quinn. Number 12, Maddox Johnson. Number 21, Larry Hilson. And number 24, Lee Fell.
All right, so you heard the starting lineup here for West Lincoln, and you may have noticed, too, Wesson's bench is very short-handed. As a matter of fact, they only have one other player dressed out in addition to the starting five, and very good reason for that. They do have more players than that on their active roster. However, the Cobras football team are still in the hunt for the playoffs, and, of course, that means, unfortunately for them, they are pretty depleted when it comes to their bench for basketball. Again, as a lot of their guys are still playing football. So as we get tipped off here, Bears, Maddox Johnson going to the hoop, no good here in the first period. Jackson Barlow gives it to Cooper Neely. Barlow with it once again. Finds Hilliard. Good steal there by Sam Barfoot. As Barfoot now with Josh Quinn taking the shot, no good. Ball going to go out of bounds. West Lincoln going to get it back. Also want to thank Libby Trout for giving us an update on the soccer game. Girls did win, so congrats to the Lady Bears soccer team defeating Forest Hill 7-0. Congrats again to them. If we hear anything on the boys game, we'll bring that to you as well. Lee Fells tried to get it over to Maddox Johnson in the corner, and must have just stepped out of bounds as Wesson bringing it in bounds now with Cooper Neely getting it over to Hilliard. Barlow to Neely. Barlow almost took the shot. And looked like he found Nolan Barlow. Or rather, it was Brendan Dugood going to the stripe. Sam Barfoot picking up his first foul of the game for West Lincoln. First shot up and no good. It's a 1-and-1 apparently. Actually, no, they scored a basket. I'm sorry. 20 things going on. Sorry about that. Lee Fells getting it over to Josh Quinn. Quinn under pressure, back to Fells. Johnson. Back to Fells. Fells going to the hoop, puts it up, and gets it in for 2. Tied at 2-all now. 6:26 to go here in the first quarter. Brendan Dugood over to Hilliard. Hilliard putting up the three-pointer, no good. West Lincoln coming up with it. Lee Fells getting the rebound. Finds Johnson. Johnson going for the 3. That's going to fall off the hoop. Rebound by Barfoot. Barfoot back to Fells. Back to Johnson. Again, tied at 2-all now. Johnson taking his time, finds Fells once again. Fells under pressure. And found Larry Hilson under the hoop. He's going to put it up for 2. Cooper Neely now taking his time, setting it up for the Cobras. West Lincoln in the lead, 4-2. Put it up for 3, no good. And West Lincoln going to count, nope. They were kind of jostling for it there on the floor. And got a timeout on the court now. Wesson calling their first timeout. We'll take a timeout here. This is BSPN, the Bear Sports Network.
At Alpha, our friendly hometown team understands your life and unique needs. We understand you want great insurance coverage options, an easy claims process, and excellent service, all without breaking the bank. Call Alpha Insurance Agent Chris C. at 601-684-0500 for personalized service and products that fit your needs. Chris C. Alpha Insurance Macomb, proud sponsor of the West Lincoln Bears and BSPN, the Bears Sports Network.
Getting back underway with 5:17 to go here in the first quarter. West Lincoln up 4-2 over the Wesson Cobras. Nolan Barlow getting ready to inbound the ball for Wesson. And ball came loose. They came back up with it once again. And Sam Barfoot got the steal, but now we got a whistle. And that one going to go against Nolan Barlow for the Cobras. His first of the game. Maddox Johnson now with the ball, gets it over to Lee Fells. Fells was trying to get it over to Josh Quinn in the corner, but steal there by Brendan Dugood, and he's going to put it up, and we got a whistle. And looks like he'll be going to the stripe for the Cobras. Maddox Johnson picking up his first foul of the game. Going to have a blocking foul called against him. And that will send Dugood to the corner, to the stripe rather. And his first shot in and good. And next shot bounced around a little bit, but finds its way into the hoop. Tied at 4, 4:46 to go. As Fells comes up with it now for West Lincoln. Fells taking the shot off the backboard, no good. Cobras tried to steal and got a whistle. And that's going to be a foul against Lee Fells there, picking up his first foul of the game. Cobras inbounding the ball. Cooper Neely with it now. Get it across midcourt. And Lee Fells getting the steal. Taking it to the hoop, no good. Maddox Johnson came up with it, put it up, but that's going to end up going to Sam Barfoot, putting it in for 2 for the Bears. And Josh Quinn, or rather Maddox Johnson, came up with a steal. Larry Hilson ultimately had tried to put it in the hoop, ended up going out of bounds. So the Cobra's going to have a shot at it now. 3:55 to go. And that was a three-point attempt, but Jackson Barlow, no good. Maddox Johnson, cross midcourt, looking for an open man. Finds Fells. Fells putting it up for three. Bounced, no good. Sam Barfoot with the rebound, putting it in for two for the Bears. 8-4 your score now. West Lincoln in the lead. 3:24 to go in the first. And that was Nolan Barlow trying to put it up for the Cobras. Ball came loose. Steal there by Maddox Johnson, taking it to the hoop, laying it up, and that's going to roll out. Oh, my goodness. And going to have a foul there. It looks like Maddox Johnson going to pick up his second foul of the game for pushing off. J.J. Hilliard going to put the ball in play for Wesson and does. Hilliard back with the ball. Put it up, no good. Nolan Barlow with the rebound puts it in the hoop for the Cobras. West Lincoln still up 8-6. 2:50 to go in the first period. Johnson to Fells. And Fells back to Johnson. Johnson looking, trying to find Barfoot under the hoop and gets it into him for two. Cobras coming across the court. Hilliard had it, got a little tied up in traffic. Goes down on the floor. Appears to be okay. But they're in the bonus as he did get fouled. That's Josh Quinn picking up his first foul of the game for the Bears. And Wesson going to call another timeout. So we'll take a timeout. Be back in just a moment. This is BSPN, the Bear Sports Network.
BSPN is a production of Strangely Warmed Media. To learn more, visit our website at strangelywarmed.media.
BSPN.
BSPN, the Bears Sports Network.
Back underway here after the timeout. 2:27 to go here in the first period. West Lincoln up 10-6. And it's J.J. Hilliard at the charity stripe for the Cobras. His first free throw. That's in and good. So that cuts the Bears lead to 10-7. And next one also going to fall in good. Bears still ahead, but only by two now. Lee Fells coming across midcourt. Maddox Johnson with it now. Johnson finds Josh Quinn in the corner. Back to Johnson. Johnson to Fells under pressure. And found Quinn once again under the hoop. He puts it in for two. 10-8 with just about 2 minutes to go. Larry Hilson with the steal and the two. So Bears now back up 14-8. Less than 2 to go here in the first period. Ball knocked out of bounds. And actually, no, they're going to say it was a foul. And now we're going to go against Josh Quinn for the Bears. Already a second foul of the game. It's going to send J.J. Hilliard back to the charity stripe for the Cobras. And his first shot bounced out of the rim. No good. Hilliard coming up with a second shot. That's going to bounce out, no good. And rebound there by Brendan Dugood. Ends up losing it. Ball going to go out of bounds. Got some substitutions coming in. Josh Quinn going to take a break. Checking in is Bryson Hunt. Hunt, an 8th grader for the Bears. But last week against Lloyd Star played really well, so he's proven he's worthy of some playing time with the varsity team. And Hunt gets the ball right under the hoop, trying to put it up, no good. Cobras come up with it. Brendan Dugood setting up his offense, gets it to Cooper Neely. Gonna get it to Hilliard. Hilliard guarded closely by Barfoot. Barfoot takes a tumble. Now we got a whistle. And ball had gone out of bounds. The official came over to the table, not sure what was going on there, but we're gonna play. Doesn't appear to be a foul situation. So I wasn't sure what that was about. Or Hillard, I should say. I've been saying Hilliard for JJ all night. Apologize for that. It's Hillard. Shot taken, no good. That was Jackson Barlow on the rebound, trying to put up the shot, no good. Lee Fells comes up with it, driving to the hoop. Finds Hunt. Hunt back to Fells. Fells to Barfoot. Barfoot finds Larry Hilson and puts it in for two. And Barfoot gonna take a hard tumble. As it appears that Hillard gonna get called for the charge, and he does. Or I'm sorry, that goes against that goes against Barfoot. Called for blocking. Next shot put up, no good. Lee Fells with the rebound. Maddox Johnson under pressure. Thought it had gone out of bounds, but still playing. Getting across center court. Looking. Shoots the three, no good. Lee Fells with the rebound under heavy pressure. Ball's loose. Wesson comes up with it. Hillard driving up court. And he found Jackson Barlow. And we got a whistle. (16-8) your score. 25 seconds to go here in the first period. And Josh Quinn looking. Maddox Johnson guarded closely. Over to Fells, to his left. Fells tried to get it over to Larry Hilson, but lost it. It was picked up by Hillard of Wesson. And that's going to do it for the first period. West Lincoln in the lead, 16-8. As we take a timeout here on BSPN, the Bear Sports Network.
At Alpha, our friendly hometown team understands your life and unique needs. We understand you want great insurance coverage options, an easy claims process, and excellent service, all without breaking the bank. Call Alpha Insurance Agent Chris C. at 601-684-0500 for personalized service and products that fit your needs. Chris C. Alpha Insurance Macomb, proud sponsor of the West Lincoln Bears and BSPN, the Bear Sports Network.
ESPN, the Bears Sports Network.
Second period about to start here at the Jack. Your West Lincoln Bears up 16-8. As Wesson getting the ball first. Cooper Neely over to Dugood. Dugood finding Hillard in the corner. Goes for three, no good. Rebound to Maddox Johnson. Finding Hunt. Hunt taking it to the hoop. And Johnson getting the rebound on the quick two. Bears now up by 10. Dugood. Found Barlow. Shot taken, no good. Hunt, Bryson Hunt, give it to Fells. Hunt with the rebound. Fells over to Josh Quinn. Quinn thought about taking a shot. Got it back over to Fells. Fells does take the shot, though, off the back of the iron. And that was Cooper Neely coming up with it for Wesson. Grant Hynum now in the game for the Cobras. Hynum, the lone sub that was available for the Cobras. As Jackson Barlow taking a break for the Cobras, and now we got a whistle. It looks like Cooper Neely drawing his first foul of the game for Wesson. 6:55 to go. West Lincoln up 18-8. As Maddox Johnson's across the center stripe, taking his time, looking. Fells with the ball. Gets it back to Johnson. Johnson back to Fells. Got Josh Quinn over to his left, takes the shot. That falls in for three. That's going to be a Corey Myers and Higginbotham Insurance three-pointer for the West Lincoln Bears. 21-8 your score. And ball got put out of bounds. It was, I believe that was Cooper Neely stepping out of bounds. Or actually, no, they called a foul on Grant Hynum, his first foul of the game. Called him for tripping. Don't see that very often. Maddox Johnson getting across the center stripe. Decides to go for three. Oh, it's going to bounce off. Lee Fells with the rebound. Fells being double teamed. Finds Johnson once again. And Johnson back to Fells. Fells going for the three. That's going to fall out no good. Larry Hilson came up with the rebound. Gets fouled as he takes the shot. He's going to go for two to the stripe. And push foul going to be called against Jackson Barlow, his first foul of the game. Wesson now with 3 fouls here in the second period. Again, Larry Hilson at the stripe for the Bears. And first shot bounced around but falls no good. Sam Barfoot going to check back into the game. And Bryson Hunt going to come to the bench. And that one falls in for one. 5:48 to go. West Lincoln up 22-8 over the Wesson Cobras. Ball going out of bounds. Josh Quinn trying to get a hand on it, but he was right at the line. It came out of his hand, so Wesson gets it back with a quickness. Hillard with it now. Over to Neely. Neely under pressure. Ain't going to have a whistle and a foul. Looks like Barfoot's going to get called for reaching in. Actually, no, that's going to be Josh Quinn called for a reach foul. And he's going to come out, and Bryson Hunt going to come back in. Quinn already with 3 fouls in the game, so Bears going to rest him for a little bit. Ball inbound by the Cobras. Jostled for it there on the floor. Sam Barfoot came up with it. Hillard, though, got the steal, but stepped out of bounds right after. So West Lincoln going to get it back at the baseline. Maddox Johnson now over to Fells. Ball going to go out of bounds. Wesson getting it back. Would have been a half-court violation. Hillard going for three. Bounced off the back of the iron and no good. Wesson still with it. And shot taken. I believe that was by Cooper Neely. No good. And Nolan Barlow finding his way into the hoop to get 2 on the board for Wesson. 22-10 now your score. 4:48 to go in the second period. Fells guarded closely by Hillard. Finds Hunt over in the corner. Hunt goes for 3, no good. That's going to come off the hands of Larry Hilson. So Cobras getting it back at the baseline. Steal there by Barfoot. Barfoot taking it to the hoop. Count the basket, and he's going to get the foul to make it a three-point play. So that foul being called against Cooper Neely, his second foul of the game. And that was going to go in. 25-10 your score. And ball going to go out of bounds. West Lincoln going to get it back. Lee Fells with it. Finds Barfoot under the hoop, puts it up, no good. Barfoot came back up with it, and we got a whistle and a foul. So he'll go to the stripe. And push foul going to be called against Nolan Barlow. Second foul of the game. Barfoot's first shot in and good. 26-10 now your score. And puts it up. Count that one as well. 27-10, 3:46 to go before the halftime break. And next one. All right, so that's going to result in a foul against Larry Hilson, his first foul of the game. And that's going to send Nolan Barlow to the stripe for the Cobras. So believe, yeah, it's going to be a 2-point, two shots at the stripe. And first one off the backboard, no good. Second shot coming up. That one bounced around but found its way into the hoop. 27-11 now with 3:26 to go before the halftime break. Fells putting up the shot. No good. Rebound by the Cobras. And a steal there by Bryson Hunt. As Maddox Johnson now taking it to the hoop. Rebound by Barfoot. Still no good. Bears come up with it somehow. Fells with it once again. Oh my goodness. Took the Bears about 3 or 4 different rebounds before they could get it into the hoop. Now up 29-11. And I gotta imagine these Cobras are just worn out, only having really one sub available. Shot put up. A couple of the different Cobras got their hands on it. Ball knocked out of bounds. Believe that was by Lee Fells coming off his hand. So the Cobra's going to inbound with 2:21 to go. And 3-point attempt by by Hynum. Was no good as Lee Fells puts it up for the Bears. No good. Cobras come up with it. That was Brendan Dugood there with the rebound for the Cobras. And Dugood with it now once again, trying to find an open man, being double teamed. Ends up going to the hoop himself, and now he's got called for a travel violation. So with 1:55 to go, Bears leading 29-11. They'll get it back. Bears coming across midcourt. Or now coming across midcourt. Over to Maddox Johnson, taking a three-point shot right off the rim, no good. Brendan Dugood came up with the rebound for the Cobras. Cooper Neely now with it. Back to Dugood. And got a whistle. Cooper Neely once again had the ball. That was number 12, Maddox Johnson, getting called on the foul, his third of the game. That was Cooper Neely taking a three-point shot for the Cobras, no good. Bears coming back up with it. Minute 12 to go. Fells under pressure. Over to Johnson. Johnson back to Fells. Fells taking a three-point shot. That one goes in, and that's a Corey Myers and Higginbotham Insurance three-pointer for the Bears. 32-11 is your score. Neely to Dugood. Dugood under pressure, takes the shot. Bounced off the rim, no good. Rebound to the Bears. Maddox Johnson coming up with it. And he gets it across midcourt. Tried to get it to Sam Barfoot under the hoop. And very wobblily did the layup for two more points for your West Lincoln Bears. 34-11 now your score. Dugood once again taking the shot off the iron. That was Nolan Barlow that came up with the rebound for the Cobras. Took another shot, lost it. Barfoot now with it now for the Bears. Lays it up, falls out of the rim. Getting down to 10 seconds to go here in the half. Time for probably one more shot. Shot taken by Jackson Barlow, no good, and got a whistle now. And that's going to send Brendan Dugood to the line now. And it's Bryson Hunt for the Bears getting called for a push-off. Dugood's first shot in and good. Got 3 seconds to go. So I've just a couple of ticks left before the break. And Dugood's next shot, that one also in and good. 2-point play there for the Cobras. Putting it up as a prayer right at the buzzer. No good. And that's going to do it here for the first half as your West Lincoln Bears lead the Wesson Cobras 34-13. We'll be back in just a few moments right here on BSPN, the Bear Sports Network.
ESPN, the Bears Sports Network.
Third period getting underway here at the Jack as your West Lincoln Bears rather. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Lead 34-13 over the Wesson Cobras as we get back underway. Ball knocked out of bounds by Hillard of Wesson. So that's going to bring the ball back for your West Lincoln Bears. Fells with it right now. Under pressure. Loses it. Loose ball on the court. And Wesson coming up with it. J.J. Hillard bringing it across midcourt. Looking. Gives it to Cooper Neely. Neely finding Dugood. Dugood taking it to the hoop. No good. Rebound there by Josh Quinn. And Quinn gets it to Maddox Johnson. Waiting for his offense to get across midcourt. Passes it to Fells. Fells finding Barfoot over in the corner. No good as he took the shot. So about a minute gone here in the third period. Score remains 34-13. As Dugood takes a shot, also no good. Rebound there. And going to bounce out after the shot. Brought up by Maddox Johnson. Johnson going across center court. And puts it up. Gets it in. Tack on two more for the Bears. Hillard was trying to go to the hoop. Lost track of where he was. Ball goes out of bounds. Bears getting it back at the baseline. So Lee Fells with it at the moment. Going to bring it across midcourt for the Bears. And does. Closely guarded. Maddox Johnson with it now. Johnson to Fells. Fells back to Johnson. Johnson over to Fells in three-point land. Takes the shot. Bounced out. No good. Rebound by Dugood. Gets it to Cooper Neely. And three-pointer by the Cobras. No good. Bears come up with a rebound. I think that was actually Sam Barfoot that got that rebound. Lee Fells driving to the hoop. Under pressure to try to take the shot. Cobras come back up with it. Neely drives to the hoop, no good. On the shot, ball out of bounds, and Wesson going to get it right back. And ball inbound. Hillard taking a three-point shot, bounced off the rim. And Nolan Barlow had the rebound, but now we got a whistle and a foul. And that one going to be against Josh Quinn, his fourth foul of the game. And had another whistle there. And shot taken by Neely, no good. Bears with the rebound. Loose ball came loose. Wesson gets it back. And West Lincoln, Maddox Johnson getting called. It's going to be against Larry Hilson, his second foul of the game, a push-off on one of the Cobras. 36-13 now, just over 5 minutes to go here in the third period. And driving to the hoop was Dugood, going to roll out, no good. And Cobras come up with it under a lot of pressure. Josh Quinn had it, got bumped. It looks like that was Nolan Barlow got called for the push there. His third foul of the game, first of the period for the Cobras. Lee Fells with the ball now. Under pressure. Finds Josh Quinn in the corner. Quinn to Johnson to Fells. And Fell's going to get called for the travel. So got timeout on the floor. Wesson taking their timeout. So we'll be back in about a minute. This is BSPN, the Bears Sports Network.
BSPN is a production of Strangely Warmed Media. To learn more, visit our website at strangelywarmed.media.
BSPN.
BSPN, the Bears Sports Network.
About to get back underway here at the Jack. An update on boys soccer, tied 0-0 at the half as of about 15 minutes ago. Thanks again to Libby Trout for bringing us that update from Forest Hill and Jackson as we're getting back underway here at the Jack. Wesson driving up the court. Neely found Duguid in the corner and was trying to, believe he was trying to find Jackson Barlow, but lost try. Ball came loose. West Lincoln getting it back as Lee Fells now coming across the center stripe. And three-pointer from Maddox Johnson, going to roll out, gets his own rebound. Over to Fells now. Fells near the side, near the line. And ball goes out of bounds, and they say it's going to be in favor of the Bears. 4:15 to go here in the third period. Bears lead 36-13 over Wesson. Johnson over to Fells. And Fells found Hilson to put it up for two. And Duguid was trying to put it up, lost track of it. Bears come up with it. Fells coming up the court, taking the shot for two. Bounced around, rolled out. Rebound there by Nolan Barlow. J.J. Hillard with the ball now coming across the center stripe. And going to have a foul there. And I believe it's going to be reaching in against Sam Barfoot. His third foul of the game, and it is. Cobras taking the shot. Right as Duguid got it for the Cobras. And another foul being called against Barfoot, his fourth. So now the Bears with two players that have four fouls. Barfoot going to take a break, and Bryson Hunt going to check in. Barfoot got called for a push-off. Not sure if I said that. So Cobras getting ready to inbound the ball. Bears with four fouls here in the third period. And Barlow putting up the shot, rolls out, no good. And still wrestling for the ball. Managed to keep it in bounds, though. Barlow with it once again. Finds Duguid. Duguid puts it up for two. So that's going to be 38-15 now in favor of West Lincoln. And that's Quinn being guarded close. Finds Fells. Fells being double teamed. Quinn over in the corner once again. Back to Fells. Maddox Johnson still outside the arc, under pressure. Gets it to Fells. Fells to Quinn. Quinn taking a three-point attempt. That's going to roll out, no good. So get down to 2:40 to go here in the third. Wesson setting up their play. Oh, ball going to go out of bounds. Tried to find Cooper Neely in the corner, but it rolled out of his hands. So the Bears will get it back near the Wesson bench. Got 2:26 to go here. Fells taking his time. Ends up driving to the hoop himself, puts it up for two. So 40-15 now your score. Bears comfortably in the lead at this point. And Nolan Barlow putting it up for two for the Cobras. Maddox Johnson taking his time, setting up his play. Josh Quinn over to Hunt. Hunt taking the shot, no good. Rebound there by Hillard. And got a whistle and a foul. This one going to go against Larry Hilson, his third of the game. So 40-17 now your score. Weston in the bonus situation now. As Hillard to go to the stripe. And first one goes in and good. Hillard rather to take a second shot. That one also goes in. 40-19 now. West Lincoln still in the lead. 1:30 to go here in the third. As Johnson gets it over to Fells, still got to get it across midcourt, and they do. Over to Hunt. Hunt back to Fells. Fells under pressure, drives to the court, puts it in for two more for the Bears. Cooper Neely over to Hillard. Hillard taking the shot, bounced out, no good. Rebound by Dugood. Dugood got it over to Neely. Shot taken, no good, but got a whistle. So that's going to send Hillard back to the stripe for Wesson. 56 ticks to go here in the third period. Hillard taking his first shot. That one's in and good. So Wesson finally breaking the 20-point mark. Jackson Barlow checking back in for the Cobras. 42-21 now your score. And got a whistle and a foul there. And that was going to go against Brendan Dugood. First foul of the game for Dugood. West Lincoln getting it back. Maddox Johnson coming across the center stripe. Almost stolen away by Hillard, but Fells holds on to it. Fells takes it to the hoop, bounced out, no good. Rebound there by Dugood. Dugood to Neely. Cooper Neely now taking the shot. That's going to be a three-pointer for the Cobras. 42-24 is getting down to 13 seconds to go. Johnson over to Quinn. Quinn taking a three-point shot for the Bears. That's going to fall out, no good. Fells with the rebound. He puts it up for two. 44-24 now at the final buzzer. Shot taken by the Cobras. And we go to the fourth quarter. Bears ahead by 20, 44-24 as we enter the final frame of the night. This is BSPN, the Bears Sports Network.
At Alpha, our friendly hometown team understands your life and unique needs. We understand you want great insurance coverage options, an easy claims process, and excellent service, all without breaking the bank. Call Alpha Insurance Agent Chris C. at 601-684-0500 for personalized service and products that fit your needs. Chris C. Alpha Insurance Macomb, proud sponsor of the West Lincoln Bears and BSPN, the Bears Sports Network.
BSPN, the Bears Sports Network.
Getting back underway here at the Jack. Final frame coming up. Your Bears ahead 44-24. And I want to give another shout out to our sponsors and thank them very much for supporting coverage here of Bears Athletics on BSPN and our social media. Chris C. Alpha Insurance, Macomb, Franklin Ready Mix, Pike National Bank, and Corey Myers at Higginbotham Insurance, our 3-point sponsor tonight. Thank you very much for all of your support of Bears Athletics. And shot taken by Dugood, no good. And ball went out of bounds, going to get in favor of the Bears. Still got sponsorships available for BSPN, by the way. Love to talk to you about it. Drop us a note on Instagram or Facebook, and let's chat. Sam Barfoot putting up the shot for the Bears. Rolls out, no good. As the Cobras come up with it. Cooper Neely now with it. Over to Dugood. Dugood being double-teamed. And shot taken, no good. That was by Dugood. And got a whistle now. As Jackson Barlow took a hard fall to the floor. And that was going to go against, let's see, that's going to go against Lee Fells, his third foul of the game. As he got charged with the reach. And Jackson Barlow's first shot for the Cobras in and good. So you get another crack at it here at the charity stripe. 44-25 your score, 7:15 to go. And his next shot off the rim, no good. Dugood came up with the rebound, no good. Maddox Johnson took it across the court, over to Fells, over to Barfoot, puts it in for two. And got a whistle as manager Caden Alford going to come onto the floor and clean up some moisture on the court. Caden Alford, the manager for West Lincoln, one of the seniors this year for the Bears. Hyping up the crowd like he usually does. Caden, definitely a crowd favorite at West Lincoln. Definitely a good guy. We're going to miss him when he graduates. Wants to be a firefighter, too. Plans to work for the city of Brookhaven. Currently a volunteer with the Zetas Fire Department. Thank him very much for his service. Wesson inbounding the ball once again. Shot taken by J.J. Hillard from three-point land, no good. Cooper Neely with the rebound and the two. Fells comes across, or tries to come across midcourt, loses it. Is knocked out by one of the Wesson players right as West Lincoln. Coach J.K. is calling a timeout to talk to his guys. We'll keep it right here. It's going to be a partial timeout here. So I think I mentioned a moment ago, Bears soccer, the boys game tied at halftime, 0-0. Again, thanks to Libby Trout for giving us the updates. And looks like our next broadcast is going to be a soccer game one day next week. I'm going to talk to Coach Dana and see which game she would like covered. Basketball not going to be back at home after tonight until December the 5th when they welcome the Enterprise Yellow Jackets to the Jacks. So this will be the last broadcast of basketball here for several weeks here on BSPN. But next week, as far as soccer, we'll either carry McLaurin or Wesson. I'm going to see which one Coach Dana would rather have covered next week. I'll talk to her tomorrow and get that out as soon as I can. Sam Barfoot back to Johnson. Johnson to Fells. Hunt back to Barfoot. And Maddox Johnson with it once again. Kind of just trying to kill some time here, apparently. Fells taking the three-pointer. Swish for Corey Myers at Higginbotham Insurance. Three-pointer for the Bears. So 49-27 now your score here in the fourth. 5:45 to go. Shot taken by Cooper Neely, no good. Fells with the rebound. Maddox Johnson escapes pressure, gets it across center court. He's going to take it to the hoop himself for the shot, puts it in for two more for the West Lincoln Bears. 51-27 now is your score as the clock continues to tick. 5:25 in the fourth frame. And Hynum put it up, no good. Got a whistle, though. Looks like he'll be going to the stripe as he was fouled while he was shooting. Looks like that one to be against, it's going to be against Bryson Hunt. Second foul of the game. As Hynum's first shot bounced out, no good. Next shot rolled out, no good. Had a little confusion as the buzzer was hit accidentally, but the referee said play. Ended up having a jump ball. And possession going to favor West Lincoln. Caden Alford coming back to get some of the moisture off the court. Again, one of the seniors for West Lincoln this year. Other seniors on the boys squad, Josh Quinn and Larry Hilson. So not very many seniors. Very young Bears team this year. For the girls, that's going to be Chloe Sterling, Elizabeth Burton, Addie Myers, and manager Palin Smith. Always want to shout the managers out. They work very hard for these teams. And Larry Hilson getting called for the travel. .457 to go here in the fourth frame. 51-27 your score. Again, West Lincoln comfortably in the lead. Shot put up. I believe that was Brendan Dugood. As Lee Fells has the ball now for the Bears. And Larry Hilson tried to put it up, rolled out, rebound to the Cobras. And Cooper Neely tried to find Jackson Barlow in the corner. It looked like Bryson Hunt came and knocked it out of bounds. So the Cobras get a reset. Now they're called for the travel. So Bears getting it back with 4:10 to go here in the fourth. Maddox Johnson taking it to the hoop, got it to Larry Hilson. Bounced out, no good. Cobras back with it now. Then Bryson Hunt coming up with it after the loose ball in the court. Tried to get it over to Sam Barfoot, but wasn't able to connect. As Brendan Dugood gets it over to Jackson Barlow across midcourt. Now with a steal for the Bears. Sam Barfoot taking it up. The assist from Lee Fells. 2 more points for the West Lincoln Bears. So 53-29 your score. 3.5 minutes to go. And Dugood had the ball, traveled, so the Bears getting it back. Hynum getting ready to check in, looks like, for the Cobras. Fells to Barfoot. Barfoot heavily guarded and got a whistle. And foul going to go against Nolan Barlow. 4th foul of the game for the Cobras junior. Bryson Hunt with the ball now. Looking over to Sam Barfoot to his right. Barfoot was trying to get it over to Maddox Johnson, but Johnson lost hold of it but does end up getting it back. As Fells, again, just trying to kill some time. Barfoot under pressure. Over to Hunt. Johnson driving to the hoop, puts it up for 2. So 55-29 now your score with about 2.5 to go here in the fourth. So pretty much over at this point. Just got to let time expire. 2 more points there on the board for the Cobras. 55-31 now your score. Maddox Johnson under pressure, does get it across center court. And going to be a foul called, I believe it was a reach-in foul on Cooper Neely. Bears going to get it back in front of their own bench. 2:12 to go. Johnson to Hilson. Hilson over to Barfoot. Host of subs getting ready to be made by West Lincoln. See Ty Dice getting ready to check in. Dawson Smith getting ready to check in. Landon Anderson getting ready to check in. And Blaine Alford also going to check in here at the next opportunity. Whistle and a foul there. That one going to be charged on Jackson Barlow, his 2nd foul of the game. Cobra's 3rd foul of the period. So Landon Anderson going to inbound the ball for the Bears. Blaine Alford over to Hunt. Hunt to Anderson. Anderson being guarded. Back over to Bryson Hunt. Hunt to Dawson Smith. And Smith losing track of it, but does hold on to it. Tried to get it over to Ty Dice in the corner, but it went out of bounds. .120 to go here in the 4th. 55-31 your score in favor of West Lincoln. Do good. Shot taken by the Cobras, no good. Bryson Hunt with it now. Had it knocked out of his hands, but he got it back. Dawson Smith now with the rock, going to take the shot from the charity stripe. No good. Landon Anderson went up to try to get the rebound, but the ball ended up going out of bounds. And they're going to say it was knocked out by one of the Cobras. So 58 ticks to go. Trying to find an open man. Hunt taking the 3 off the rim, no good. Landon Anderson there with the rebound. He had it knocked out of his hands and jostled for it. Cobras come up with it. Brendan Dogood ended up coming up with it and get it over to J.J. Hillard. And Hillard finds Jackson Barlow. Dawson Smith with a steal. Gets it to Blaine Alford. Alford got it to Ty Dice with some fancy footwork to keep it in bounds, but still ended up losing it. And we got a whistle. 21 seconds to go. I think they're going to say a ball was knocked out of bounds near the Wesson bench. 20 seconds to go as Hillard under pressure from Alford. And shot taken by the Cobras. Nolan Barlow trying to put it up as he gets fouled. And he'll go to the stripe. Blaine Alford, or I'm sorry, that was Dawson Smith getting charged with a push. It's Nolan Barlow at the stripe for the Cobras. His first shot, no good. Josh Quinn checking back in after Ty Dice had a jewelry issue, it looked like. Landon Anderson with the ball now. Ball. Look like he got tripped, possibly. Or now they said somebody, sorry. Said. At any rate, we're going to play. Got 6 seconds to go. Blaine Alford on the breakaway, puts it up, no good. Landon Anderson with the rebound. Whistle right at the buzzer. We're going to call it good, folks. Wrap it up in green and white. Bears and Lady Bears going 2 for 2 tonight against Wesson. Final score of the boys game, 55-31. So congrats to the Bears picking up their first win of the year. And, again, got to hand it to Wesson, really overcoming some adversity, still managed to score 31 points, even though they're vastly short-handed tonight. So, I chalk that up as a moral victory, I guess, maybe to Trace Abdul-Hadi and his team. Again, great to bring you this game here on BSPN. Again, as Coach Abdul-Hadi and his family are part of the church. I pastor at Johnston Chapel United Methodist Church. So I was glad to bring this game to you tonight. Well, that's going to do it for us. Again, we'll be on the air either Tuesday or Thursday next week. I'm going to talk to Coach Dana Smith and see which one of the games next week she would rather have covered. Haven't heard an update on the boys game, but again, at halftime about 40 minutes ago, it was tied at 0. So we'll post that final as soon as we get it here on BSPN. Camera operator tonight, Gavin Evans. Thank him again for all that he does for us here. Glad that he was just gave him the thumbs up. He could go ahead and tear it down. His camera. So thank you again, Gavin and his family, for being here. Got to meet his parents tonight, finally, and glad to meet them and glad they could come out tonight. So for Gavin and myself, Jonathan Tullis, we'll talk to you next week here on BSPN, the Bear Sports Network. Have a great night.
Thanks for joining us on BSPN. Find our schedule of games at bspn.live.